The Committee on Homeland Security Subcommittee on Oversight and Management Efficiency will come to order. The subcommittee is meeting today to examine the role of the Department of Homeland Security's coordination with state and local law enforcement in the opioid crisis. Before we proceed any further, as chair, I need to make a few important announcements. I would like to thank the Pennsylvania State Capitol staff for hosting us today and for allowing us to use their excellent facility. And from my standpoint particularly, it's just great to be here and to be back here. Because this is an official congressional hearing as opposed to a town hall meeting, we must abide by certain rules of the Committee on Homeland Security and the U.S. House of Representatives. I kindly wish to remind our guests today that demonstrations from the audience, including applause and verbal outbursts, as well as the use of signs or placards, are a violation of the rules of the U.S. House of Representatives. It is important that we respect the decorum of the rules of this committee. I would also like to remind everyone that photography and cameras are limited to accredited press only. Without objection, Mr. Glenn G.T. Thompson will be allowed to sit in on the dais and participate in today's hearing, and it is ordered. Chair now recognizes himself for an opening statement. Our nation is in the midst of a deadly epidemic. Since 1999, the Center for Disease Control estimates that overdose deaths in the United States from opioid substances like prescription painkillers, heroin, and fentanyl have more than quadrupled. In 2016 alone, 67% of all drug-related overdoses nationwide involved prescription and illicit opioids, totaling an estimated 42,000 deaths. This is a crisis that has affected the entire American homeland. No state or community has been spared from devastating impacts of opioid abuse. In my home Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, where today we meet in this historic state capitol building, the epidemic has hit especially hard. In 2016, over 4,600 Pennsylvanians lost their lives due to drug overdoses. Moreover, in